Hello, everybody. Today, I want to talk about something that touches so many lives. It's that feeling of starting over in a new place. Many of you have written to me about your own journeys. You've shared stories of leaving everything you know behind. You packed up your memories, your hopes, your dreams. You said goodbye to family friends. Then, you stepped onto a plane ready for a new chapter in a country called America. It's a journey filled with so much promise. It is also a journey filled with so much uncertainty. This is a story about that incredible leap of faith. I have heard from people from every corner of the globe. They come to America for so many different reasons. Education, seeking knowledge at great universities, job, looking for a new career path, love, following their hearts across oceans, a chance at a different life, a life they have seen in movies or read about in books. No matter the reason, the first moments in this new land are something you never forget. The air smells different. The sounds are unfamiliar. Everything feels bigger, faster, and a little overwhelming. The idea of America is powerful. It is often called the land of opportunity. It represents a place where you can be anything you want to be. You can work hard and build a wonderful life. This dream is what pulls people from all over the world. It's a beautiful and inspiring vision. But what we don't always talk about is what happens after you arrive. What happens when the initial excitement starts to fade? You begin to notice the small things, the little differences in how people talk, how people act, how people live. This is where the real journey of adaptation begins. It is not just about finding a new home or a new job. It is about finding your new self. My own travels and conversations have shown me one thing. Every single person who makes this move is incredibly brave. It takes a special kind of courage to step into the unknown. You have to learn new rules, a new language, new ways of being. It's like being a child again, learning to walk and talk. You might feel a little clumsy at first. You might make mistakes, but every step is a part of your growth. This essay is a celebration of that journey. It is a guide for those who are just starting. It is also a reminder for all of us to be a little kinder and more understanding of our new neighbors. So let's talk about a feeling that many newcomers experience. It has a name: culture shock. It sounds a little dramatic, doesn't it? But it's a very real and normal part of moving to a new country. Culture shock is that feeling of confusion or anxiety. It happens when you are suddenly living in a place that is completely different from what you are used to. It is not about one big event. It is about all the small, everyday things that are suddenly unfamiliar. The way people greet each other, the food they eat, how they line up at a store. Imagine you have always driven on the left side of the road. Suddenly, you are in America, and everyone is driving on the right. Your brain has to work extra hard to adjust. That is a small taste of culture shock. It is your mind and body trying to make sense of a new environment. At first, everything might seem exciting and new. This is often called the honeymoon phase. You are like a tourist, amazed by all the differences. You take pictures of everything. You are eager to try new foods. You want to meet new people. This initial excitement is wonderful, but it is often just the beginning. After a while, the novelty can wear off. The differences that once seemed charming might start to feel frustrating. You might start to miss the way things were back home. You might feel a little homesick or lonely. This is a very common stage. You might find yourself feeling irritable or sad for no clear reason. Simple tasks like going to the grocery store can feel exhausting. This is because your brain is constantly translating and interpreting a new set of cultural rules. It's important to know that this is normal. You are not alone in feeling this way. The good news is that this feeling does not last forever. Culture shock is a journey with different stages. After the frustration, there comes a stage of adjustment. You begin to understand the new culture more deeply. You start to feel more comfortable and confident. You learn how to navigate daily life. You might even start to adopt some of the local customs yourself. Finally, you reach a stage of adaptation. You feel at home in both your old and new cultures. You can appreciate the differences without feeling overwhelmed. Understanding these stages can help you be patient with yourself during the process. When you first arrive in America, your senses go into overdrive. Everything can feel like a surprise. One of the very first things people notice is the sheer size of everything. The cars seem bigger, the roads are wider, the buildings in the cities stretch high into the sky. Even the portions of food at restaurants can be shockingly large. It can feel like you have walked into a larger-than-life world. This sense of scale is something that takes time to get used to. It's a physical reminder that you are in a very different place, one that values space and abundance in a unique way. Another common first impression is the friendliness of strangers. People in America, especially in smaller towns, are often very open. A person you have never met might smile at you on the street. They might say, "Hello, how are you?" as they pass by. The cashier at the supermarket might ask you about your day. For someone from a more reserved culture, this can be quite surprising. You might wonder if you are supposed to have a long conversation. It is a part of the culture known as small talk. It is a way of being polite and creating a friendly atmosphere, even with people you don't know personally. The pace of life is another thing that can be a shock. In many parts of America, life moves very quickly. People seem to be in a constant hurry. They walk fast, they talk fast, and they value punctuality. Being on time is very important in both social and professional settings. There is a strong focus on efficiency and getting things done. This can be a big adjustment if you come from a culture with a more relaxed attitude towards time. The constant rush can feel stressful at first. You might feel pressure to keep up with the fast-moving rhythm of American life. Finally, the diversity is something that leaves a lasting impression. America is truly a melting pot of cultures, and you can see it everywhere. In a single city block, you can hear multiple languages being spoken. You can find restaurants serving food from all over the world. You see people from every possible background living and working together. This incredible mix is one of the country's greatest strengths. But it can also be confusing at first. There is no single American way of doing things. The culture is constantly changing and being shaped by the people who call this country home. This is the beautiful, complex reality of America.